How to Save or Invest in Iraqi Dinar 2025 Guide. Welcome back to Dinar Current, your trusted source for the latest updates, strategies, and insights on the Iraqi dinar and global currency news. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most asked questions by new and experienced holders alike. How can you actually save or invest in Iraqi dinar in 2025? Whether you're someone who's just getting started, or you've been holding IQD for years, today's guide will walk you through the different methods, risks, strategies, and potential outcomes when it comes to protecting, and possibly growing, your dinar holdings. But before we begin, quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice, and you should always consult a licensed financial advisor before making any major investment decisions. Fade music, zoom in for title card, How to Save or Invest in Iraqi Dinar 2025 Guide. Let's start with a fundamental question: why do people even save or invest in Iraqi dinar? For many, it comes down to three main reasons. Historical value potential. Before the Gulf War and years of sanctions, Iraq's dinar traded much higher against the US dollar. Some investors believe it could one day return to that pre-war strength. Iraq's economic development. Iraq holds the fifth largest proven oil reserves in the world, and as it rebuilds, many expect its economy to expand significantly. A stronger economy could lead to a stronger currency. The revaluation speculation. Perhaps the biggest driver is the belief, or hope, that Iraq's government and central bank may one day revalue the currency to reflect its oil wealth and economic progress. Of course, not everyone agrees. Some analysts see IQD as a high-risk, speculative play. And that's why saving or investing wisely is so important, so you don't expose yourself to unnecessary losses. B-roll, oil rigs in Iraq, Baghdad skyline, Central Bank of Iraq building, stock-style graphs. Now, let's get into the practical side. If you want to hold or save Iraqi dinar, what are your options? There are generally three ways to hold IQD. 1. Physical notes. The most common method is to purchase physical banknotes from a licensed currency dealer. Notes are typically sold in denominations of 250, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, and 25,000 Iraqi dinars. Make sure you verify authenticity. Counterfeit notes do exist. Always use reputable dealers registered with the U.S. Treasury or local financial regulators in your country. 2. Bank accounts in Iraq. Some investors go further by opening a savings account inside Iraq, denominated in dinars. This is much riskier, since it requires direct interaction with Iraqi banks and often residency ties. But it gives you access to official exchange rates and banking services. 3. Digital or certificate holdings. A few services and platforms claim to offer digital certificates or custodial storage for IQD. While convenient, this method requires high trust. Be cautious of scams. In short, if you're new, physical notes purchased from a reliable source are the safest and simplest entry point. B-roll, stacks of IQD notes, safe deposit box, bank teller handling currency. So let's say you've purchased Iraqi dinar. What now? How do you actually save it safely? Here are key strategies. Lock 1. Secure storage. Use a fireproof safe at home. Better yet, store your notes in a bank safety deposit box. Avoid casual hiding spots like under mattresses. Currency is vulnerable to theft, fire, and water damage. Scroll 2. Documentation. Always keep receipts and proof of purchase. Some future exchange processes may require you to show where you bought your currency. Shield 3. Diversification. Never put all your savings into dinar. It's speculative. Think of it as a side bet, not your main retirement plan. Receipt 4. Insurance considerations. Some insurance providers allow you to add collectibles or foreign currency to policies. This could protect against loss or theft. Hourglass 5. Patience and long-term mindset. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Saving dinar is often about waiting, sometimes years, for a potential change in value. Remember, safety and patience are your best tools. B-roll. Safe box opening, hands putting IQD inside plastic sleeves, insurance papers being signed. Now, let's talk about the different investment strategies with Iraqi dinar. There are three broad approaches. 1. Speculative hold. This is the most popular. You simply buy IQD, store it, and wait for a possible revaluation or appreciation. The upside is potentially huge, but remember, there's no guarantee. 2. Currency trading, Forex. Technically, IQD is available on some Forex platforms, but it's not widely traded due to restrictions. Most Forex brokers don't offer IQD because it's considered a non-convertible currency. So this is not a practical method for most retail investors. 3. Hybrid strategy. Some investors combine IQD holdings with other assets, like gold, silver, or even digital currencies, as a hedge. The idea is that if one asset doesn't move, another might. Bonus. Bank redemption strategy. A hot topic in 2025 is whether large banks will participate in exchanges if Iraq revalues. Some claim Chase, Wells Fargo, and HSBC are positioning for this. While unconfirmed, it's something holders keep an eye on. Whichever strategy you choose, the golden rule is, don't overexpose yourself. Only invest what you can afford to lose. B-roll, Forex trading screens, banks, gold bars, diversified portfolio charts. Now it's time to cover something most YouTubers skip, the risks. Warning 1. Scams and fraud. Fake dealers, counterfeit notes, and false certificates are common traps. Always verify authenticity. Warning 2. Lack of liquidity. Unlike dollars or euros, you can't easily spend or trade dinar outside Iraq. If you need fast cash, selling IQD isn't always simple. Warning 3. Political and economic risk. Iraq faces ongoing political instability, corruption, and regional tensions. These factors could delay or even prevent a currency revaluation. Warning 4. Overhype and unrealistic expectations. Some promoters claim you'll instantly become a millionaire from dinar. That's misleading. Manage your expectations. Even a modest increase in value would be a big deal. Understanding risks helps you make smarter, calmer decisions. B-roll. Warning signs, scam ads, news headlines about Iraq politics. As we wrap up, let's share some smart tips for anyone saving or investing in IQD this year. Track official news, follow the Central Bank of Iraq and credible financial outlets. Join communities wisely. Online forums and groups can be useful, but beware of hype. Set realistic goals. Don't plan your retirement solely on IQD speculation. Plan your exit strategy. If revaluation happens, how will you exchange? Which bank? What taxes will apply? Stay patient, stay disciplined. Emotional decisions are the quickest way to lose money. Remember, the smartest investors don't just dream, they prepare. And there you have it, a complete 2025 guide on how to save or invest in Iraqi dinar. We've covered the reasons people invest, safe storage methods, smart strategies, major risks, and practical tips for the future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow dinar holders, and subscribe to Dinar Current for more deep dive updates like this one. And as always, remember, stay informed, stay cautious, and stay prepared. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.